My sister is demanding that I hand over my inheritance to fund her wedding. My dad passed away last year after a long illness. I was the one who moved back home and took care of him. Doctor visits, emergencies, bills, everything. It was exhausting, but I don't regret it. He and I got very close during that time. My sister, on the other hand, lives out of state and only came twice in his final year. I don't think she's a bad person, but she definitely distanced herself from the responsibility. She always said she was busy and had her own life to manage. I tried not to hold it against her, but it hurt. When Dad died, his will left me most of the money. Not millions, but enough to clear my student loans and maybe start saving for a house. He left my sister jewelry and a classic car she loved, but the liquid assets came to me. It was clear in the will that this money was for me because of the sacrifices I made while caring for him. Fast forward to now. My sister got engaged in May. She and her fiancé are planning a luxury wedding they definitely can't afford. Destination resort, designer dress, open bar, the whole thing. I assumed they were going into debt for it, which I thought was their choice. But then, about a month ago, my sister sat me down and said, "I need your help. Dad would have wanted you to use some of that inheritance to make my wedding special." She wasn't asking for a small loan. She wanted me to hand over $30,000 to cover the venue and catering. I told her no. I said Dad gave me that money for a reason, and I'm using it to build my future, not throw it at a party. She called me selfish and said I was choosing money over family. Then my mom jumped in, saying Dad would want me to share and that I'm tearing the family apart. I reminded her Dad literally put his wishes in writing. If he wanted to pay for her wedding, he would have set aside money for that. My sister then threatened not to invite me unless I did the right thing. My mom keeps begging for peace. I still refused. My sister kept sending me guilt-trippy texts saying things like, "If you really loved me, you'd do this for me, and you're choosing money over your only sister." Then something came out that I wasn't prepared for. One of my cousins, who's quietly on my side, told me my sister's been cheating on her fiancé with a married coworker for months. I didn't believe it until they showed me messages. She's not sure she wants to marry her fiancé. She's just going through with it because everything's already planned and she deserves the spotlight. Here's the part that broke me. My mom knows. The woman who raised me to believe in honesty and integrity is now telling me to keep quiet while my sister destroys her relationship and another family's marriage. Also, we can have a happy event after losing Dad. Meanwhile, my sister is still calling me greedy while living a double life. She has no idea I know what she's doing. I thought about blowing it all up, telling her fiancé, telling the family, exposing everything. But honestly, I'm tired. I already spent years sacrificing while everyone else lived their lives. So I stepped back. I'm not going to the wedding, invite or no invite. I took more of the inheritance and paid down my student loans today. And I cried when I saw my balance shrink. Not out of guilt this time, but relief.